back only the sounds we labor to hear in the air. The wave now fills all around the void.
Checking. All right. So, I'm Aaron Hallett. I write original Christian rock. So, last night, I had a thing pop, like, I don't know, it was just like a sound of like a guitar rhythm, and something popped in my head, and actually a few lyrics. I put them down quick. Yeah, I woke up at like 5 a.m. and just kind of like tapped them into my phone. I didn't even know what I was doing. They seem okay, so I'm going to run with it. Dude, I put this on 6/8 because that's what the time signature to match the rhythm should be. My drum thing automatically adjusts because I'm using the Apple drummer, so that's nice. But I use that as a metronome, so I did that. I just tuned up. I'm just running through, my usual guitar sound. I think it's literally going to be that. Okay, start tracking. I was contemplating messing around with that, but I think I'm going to do a right side take first before I get all involved with that kind of thing. That worked out pretty well. Just did verse and chorus 3 times. Well, I'm not going to tweak the sound just yet. I wonder if I can like do some cool harmonizing things on the verse. Okay, that's awesome. Here I go. All right, so I said I was going to start tweaking the guitar sounds, but I actually don't know that I am because they sound so good as it is. The thing I had in my head was more like a, I don't know, really low-tune gent type thing, like a Tesseract or something for the verse. This sounds cool. This actually sounds like some kind of Smashing Pumpkins riff, but it's not. I just want to see what it sounds like if I drop in some rhythmic low notes here. Okay, of course, now the problem is I did that in the verse. When I get to the chorus, it's going to sound like it's dropped out if I don't add something. All right, so let's see. What was I doing? I don't want to make this sound like some really, really drop tune thing, although I did hear it like that in my head at first, you know. I wasn't wanting to add a lot of stuff like this to some of these newer songs I was going to start working on, but, you know, sometimes on an album you just got the big, overproduced ballad. I guess that's what this is going to be. You know what? I'm going to turn these down. Let me see. It might not eat the guitar solo. Find out. Reduce these. Chorus at the end. Forgot about that. There we go. I'm going to do an improvised guitar solo in this third verse. If it's not cutting through, I will simply turn down the other things with automation because they sound so good. I kind of want to leave them in there. I think that came out okay. I did the same thing I did yesterday and let it trail into the last chorus. I feel like this is some kind of weird mesh between a 90s song, like a Smashing Pumpkins style thing, or something like that, meets gent, but just a little more of the 90s flavor than the other flavor, but yeah, with the low guitars. Just a bod in the background. I am going to delete this. Hiccups. I'm going to delete that loop and then hop on the drum kit behind me. So I went into the drum MIDI and I amazingly didn't whack the floor tom with my knee for a change. I just grabbed all the snare hits on 2 and it's not 2 and 4 or whatever. I grabbed a bunch of snare hits and pulled them up in the chorus so it's on a rim shot sound. I also want to grab just this last part. So when I was using Modern and Massive drums, they had like a bounce sound, which was actually great for these rolls, but this one doesn't. It sounds kind of stupid at the end here. It's not bad, but I want to see if they have anything. Okay, good to go. Verses I did nothing to. Choruses, like I said, I just yanked the snare up on a few. I don't do any of the bounces, I just do the main hit. Pull up to a rim shot. My drum kit doesn't do that automatically. Okay, so I've got lyrics. I'm gonna have to proofread these because I did this at 5 a.m. and they probably are 1, nonsense dream lyrics and 2 spelling errors all over because I was like, all right, I think that worked. So, there's a little chopped me off there. I need a chorus melody of some sort. Works for me. Okay. Next one. Not sure about that one. Thought so. It was a little meh in the middle. All right. You know what? This one's the same, so I'm not gonna fight this and get all out of whack. There we go. It's like something's tripping me up on this second one, trying to match the first one, so I just pasted it there. The last one, I was going to sing differently anyway, so I feel like the mental hang-up was gone. That's that. I'm just going to pull the end back approximately here. Yeah, that should work. All right, song done. Cool. I improvise a lot, and in today's instance, I had something kind of pop in my head earlier, but even still, it's not exactly what I was hearing in my head. I just kind of like went off of that, so it's based on it. If you want to see the lyrics, down at the bottom. Middle, that's where you can find me online, purchase and stream my music. DistroKid puts me on a bunch of places. I just throw the list up there. If I'm not on a service, it's their fault. I just have a paragraph of all the places that I'm supposedly up, so if you have Spotify, just type my name in the search bar and you should find me. I don't put the links there because they change them every now and then. It's kind of a pain in the butt. I was like, you know what? Here's the services. The top thing I've got is Bible teaching. Well, it's a link to Bible teaching. I say in the beginning, it's Christian rock. I don't go on about that. That's not my thing. I just say, hey, this is here to check it out. It's a resource. So there's a lot of really bad teaching online. It's all subjective in that they're importing some kind of external thing and twisting the meaning and taking text out of context, which is error. This teaching is the opposite of that. It's the only one I'm aware of where it's objective teaching. What does this actually say? What were the writers intending? Translation, grammar from the original languages, just teaching with nothing else added. So I think it's a good resource. I put it there for that reason. I come out here in the morning, write a song. I also put up an instrumental track later in the afternoon, but I kind of just started doing those too because I like really ridiculously crazy heavy stuff, but in order to achieve the nonsense I'm doing there, it's a lot more like MIDI instruments and copy paste and stuff, which doesn't really make a great video. This is more like just play it through type stuff. Anyway, I just have the mindset that I don't care how good I am or how good anyone thinks I am. I just want to come out here and do it because I like doing it, and as I get better, I'm just improving on what I could do in the past. So that's really what I'm doing, and I just kind of turn on the video camera to see if anyone wants to watch what I'm actually doing to put these things together. So if you want to see that, I guess subscribe, and I am gonna do my thing, throw the video up, should be up sometime in the afternoon, and yeah, that's it. So I'll see you later. The track's coming up, final version and all that. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Playback.